debating whether or not champs should be online or not, whether or not we should create a player bubble. Which reminds me, right? Like obviously you've seen what's happening in the NBA. You follow NBA closely.
Yeah,
okay, so they all went down to Orlando. Yeah, so they're all sitting there. Is that something that you would personally be cool with? Like next year, let's say, for whatever reason, 2021 starts out the same way that this year has gone so far, and we're still on the quarantine. We still have these things. Would you be willing, if all of the league teams and whatever decided that everybody's moving to Orlando? Okay, I'm not gonna say Texas because obviously I live here, so I'm super biased.
Yeah.
Everybody said we're moving to Colorado. Okay,
we got to relocate.
Everybody's got to relocate to a neutral zone. Let's call it Las Vegas, so everybody can have a little bit of fun. Would you do that? Would you quarantine yourself?
Absolutely.
You would?
Without a doubt. I'd not even a second thought about it.
You would. So that's
yes.
That I think that there is. I personally think that there is nothing wrong with sort of doing that. If
I don't either. That's like I had some tweets about it. Like when the champs announcement went live, it was like obviously it's a hard atmosphere to navigate with, you know, quarantining and the risk factors and all that stuff. But like the bubble thing sounds pretty great to me. Like it's like the Columbus League, like
exactly
a lot more, you know,
more
regulation.
teams, more teams, more regulation.
I get to go play Call of Duty with all my friends in one nice little area. That sounds great to me, and I get to play on land.
Yeah, there's a lot of players out there that, you know, obviously are a little bit of they have a little hermit in them, and they want to stay home and they don't want to leave, and this is like their super comfort zone. But I do think that there's a possibility for us to do that. Not only that, but from a content perspective, I just see the
imagine
whole thing.
The reality TV show you brought up at the very top of the episode. Imagine that.
Imagine that
everyone together in one area with a camera on at all times.
Camera on at all times. Confessionals, the same way that the Road Rules was done, same way Jersey Shore was done, minus the clubbing and the drinking and all that. I think,
dude, it would be an incredible content opportunity. It'd be a goldmine.
It would, dude. It would. Not only that, but it would sort of put the league in a better spot, right? Like it would show the league's commitment to entertainment, which is obviously a super, super important part of it. The competitive integrity would be priority number one because everybody would be live. Everybody would be able to see what everybody's doing. You have cameras
commitment to the players too from the league. Like them even attempting to do that in the first place just shows a huge like sign of faith in the players and that relationship right there.
Think about the Warzone Sundays or whatever. Like everybody, but didn't we do that in Ohio?
Yeah, there were blackout tournaments in Ohio. They were super small, but that was like the beginning of the Warzone.
Dude,
yeah.
I remember shitting on Classic as he was jumping out of the window with my MP5, just gunned him. I was so hyped. I'm like, I killed a fucking pro player.
Dude, the Warzone tournaments are very fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
Like when Rambo won, the reaction on social media, even in the pro player Discord, because those are pre-recorded, obviously.
Yeah.
The pro player Discord, when Ray ran over the last guy with a truck, you couldn't even read the chat. People were just laughing. Like, this guy's the GOAT, dude.
Bro, the way he was laughing made me want to cry.
Yeah. So just imagine the like all these players together, and I know a lot of different people in different esports. They always say that work within different esports. Call of Duty is the best personality esport on the planet.
Of course.
Without question. League of Legends, CSGO, you know, whatever it is. Call of Duty has the best opportunity for content strictly from a personality perspective.
Yep.
And if it's just everyone together, man, that is a goldmine.
Yeah, I think it's more of an American thing than anything else. Obviously,
that's probably what it is.
Yeah, look, if you think about everything that we've done, it's all about being braggadocious, and it's all about you know, whatever. If you think about League of Legends and the Asian culture, they're very, very respectful. Everything they do is a reflection of self. And I wish I had that sort of discipline too, where I took myself a little bit more serious and had a little bit more self-respect to where I would do that. But then I wouldn't be me, right? You wouldn't be you. Scump wouldn't be Scump, and et cetera, et cetera. And if you think about CSGO's got a lot of good personalities, but there's a language barrier there, whether you're Brazilian and Portuguese and you have that language, and then you have the Spaniards, and then you have the Russians, the Ukrainians, what else is out there? Just think about everything, right? The Swedish, everybody, right? Like Polish. There's a lot of. There's not enough ability, or you don't have the ability to have the same amount of banter that we do here. And I think that that's one of the main reasons that we have that thing, especially, right? And obviously we have a leg up because since 2009, 2010, Call of Duty has been 2006, Call of Duty has been at the top of the food chain on YouTube content. It was the first true video game that everybody created a community around. Machinima was sort of a catapult that helped us excel.
Machinima.
You remember that?
Of course, come on, man,
dude.
Dude, when you tweeted, I don't know how long ago, when they deleted all of your like Sniper's Nest, like dude, I felt for you, man.
Top 5 kill cams of the week.
Yep,
I was so
felt
mad
for you, man. Dude, I love those videos.
I would have loved to re-upload those to the Hecz vault.
Is that montage that has like 8 million views or whatever still on YouTube, or did that get taken down too?
Mine,
like
that one we uploaded to
opener on Favela, like the montage.
It's still up there. It's still up on the Optic channel. Still the most viewed sniper montage ever. Pamaj beat me to it, but he uploaded it to the Face channel. So you know.
I mean, dude, just thinking about sniping like Predators,
that got deleted too. Think about that.
Wait, Predators got deleted?
Yeah, but I mean, Logan obviously uploaded it to his own channel, so it's still live somewhere.
But like the original got deleted.
Yeah, so there's no more four. I think it had like 4 million views. It was such a good. It was
staple montage.
It's a staple montage. It was up there with The Matrix. It was up there with Stevie 9 Lives. It was up there with Climax Zoo's Overused. Dude, it is. I'm biased in saying this, but no other video game community has had the history that we have had documented as much as we have documented our shit.
That's why, like, I wanted to bring it up at the top of the episode when you were talking about like the student who wants to go back and watch 65 hours worth of eavesdrop. Like, there are videos from 2009 or whenever on YouTube of whatever from Call of Duty. It could be anything.
Yeah,
like the entire lifespan of YouTube history is for the most part is still there.
Yeah.
So like I still have videos from 2010 when I'm sitting in my bedroom with a tripod recording my screen when I'm sniping. Like I'm like those are like staple things.
I think I've seen that video of you where you're holding the iPad and you're like, look, he threw a stun. He threw a stun.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what. Okay, he threw a stun. Look, guys, as you can see.
Bro, that video is legendary. We'll never get old. It's so good. So
my
again,
my teammate App says that in scrims every time he gets stunned.
Does he really?
He threw a stun.
Apathy is another dude that is excellent at creating content. Has been creating YouTube content for a very long time. And again, it's the think about. We talked about this last time with Seth, but if you look at Teep has been streaming for such a long time. Right. And then just last year or the year before that started to blow up. I mean, obviously now he's where he's at. Right. But it took a long time for him to get there. So everybody that's discouraged is the same person that doesn't have the patience to sort of wait it out and be that. But we have nothing but time. You know what I mean? Like, where are you? What else are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like,
dude, I speaking of Teep, I remember when I was on the team, I'm going to bring up the DM right now because I actually sent it to him. When I was on the team, he and I were sitting in the Columbus apartments, and he was like, "Dude, I just want to stream." Like, we were playing League play in the living room. He's like, "Man, I can't wait to become a streamer, content creator. It's something I'm passionate about." I'm like, "Dude, you could easily do it." And he's like, "Yeah, but I'm coaching. I don't have the time. Like all this stuff." And I DM'd him a week ago, and when he hit like 32K subs or whatever astronomical number he's at right now, and I was like, "Dude." I was like, "Do you remember that conversation we had?" And he was like, "Of course I do, man." So like I tell him all the time, the come up that Tyler had from the convo 2 years ago when I was on the team to where he is right now is absurd. And the number one thing is like, no one is outgrinding Tyler. 0 people. There is not. I like other than maybe like Nick, because Nick's my favorite streamer. I absolutely love Nick. But Tyler is on at the same time every day. For until whenever he chooses to turn his stream off. He is grinding every day. He wants it more than the next guy. And like I'm so happy for him and the results that he's had, because it's like every time I see those 30,000 subs, I'm like, dude, we had a conversation 3 years ago in some random living room in Columbus, Ohio about you being a streamer. And here he is.
Dude, he's one of us. And if there's one thing about the Call of Duty community and everybody that started in Call of Duty is that we take care of our own. We are proud of the accomplishments of our own. And since he is one of us, then there's nothing like he's it, right? Like he's gonna be one of our heroes. He's the guy that we talk about. I talk about Jordan because he was, I was in Chicago and I was, boy, if you're from Boston, you talk about Larry. If you're from LA, you talk about Magic. If you're from Ohio, you talk about LeBron. Because he is one of them. The same way that Teep is, the same way that Courage is, the same way that Nadeshot is. Like
all of them.
Yeah, like and if you think about it, like we're all flawed, right? We're all human. We all have this, but one thing that we do is we do a good job at being proud of the people that transcend our esport, and we're very, very supportive of that. And no matter what, even those 15 Redditors that don't like me, guess what? I'm yours. Okay, whether you want me or not, guess what? I'm yours.
You're stuck with me. You're stuck with me.
I do it for you, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I do it for y'all. All right, so going back to it, how has the league treated? Well, this new league format treated you? Obviously, you had a super successful run with 100 Thieves the year before that, and here you come with Seattle Surge. I think I was just talking about it on the show yesterday. There are two logos.
Okay.
There are two logos that I've fallen. I'm not in love, right? There's only I've liked a lot, right? If I was to rank outside of the Huntsman logo, if I was to rank the logos as the best ones in the league, well, if I'm gonna remove two logos out of that ranking, I think Seattle Surge is number one, and the second one, no bullshit. At first, everybody was like, "What the fuck is that?" But now that you've seen it for a whole year, you cannot tell me that the Florida Mutineers logo isn't one of the.
That was one of my favorite ones when it was released.
Yeah,
it was very, very good.
At first, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Right? And
no, I agree 100%. When their branding came out, I thought it was really well done. But our branding was crazy because we were on the team before the branding or logo or anything was announced. So like seeing the process of the branding being created and announced and everything, I think we got some of the best, if not the best in the league. Unfortunately, we're in 11th. Yeah, but I think the branding is really good.
Yeah, no, they did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Dude, it's insane. Anyway.